if you will be able to give your own definition of sustainability, at least in architecture or in the built environment, what would it be?
The best definition has been established back in '87, but that's not necessarily just sustainability, but sustainable development. No? So, in our common future, that was the work of the Brundtland Commission. They referred to sustainable development as the ability of the current generation to meet its needs, while also allowing the future generations to meet their own, no, their own needs. No? So if you apply it probably to green architecture, you will look at it in the context of how you create or develop the designs with the resources that you have, but not necessarily compromising future generations to uh, come up with their own designs, follow the principles that might be appropriate at a future time. In that context, you allow opportunities for the evolution of how uh, green architecture itself evolves. We know even as we probably define green architecture the way our sphere of experiences define it, it might vary at a future time, no? Depending on how we address the problems that we are facing now. If we are able to do that, I think that that would be in that context of sustainability.
If I would define green architecture or sustainability, I think sustainability should be is a process of creating conditions conducive to life. So when I discuss or mention life, not only for humans at the present, we may consider the past, no, the tradition we use, we connect the present situation right now, and definitely it will have an impact in our future. And when we also talk about life, not only human species, we need to consider other organisms because ako naniniwala ako if we really want to make sustainable environment, I think the dragonfly, the bees, and other insects, I'm not saying about pests, they're different. Definitely they have function kung bakit nagkakaroon ng pest dahil meron tayong pest. But definitely, these species play a significant positive environmental impact to our ecological services. So I think if we create or design architecture, buildings, siguro we can think of other organisms. Paano ba sila, paano benefit ng architecture on other species? Kasi personally, ako, when I go to Slovenia, nagulat ako, yung bubong, laging merong bird's nest. So that means, if their architecture is supporting other life form, I think we can also follow the same. So that's my interpretation of sustainability. Kasi ako, I live in Manila. Hanggang ngayon, wala, for this year, wala pa ako nakikitang bees or dragonfly. Compared nung 90s, nung bata-bata pa tayo, ang dami ko nakikita, hinuhuli pa namin. No? Yung beetle, talagang ginaganon pa namin. No? It's something na hindi ko na nakikita sa mga kabataan ngayon. This is what we are missing right now. Ako, yeah, totally, personally, namimiss ko yung ganong setup. At least makita ko man lang may lumilipad na bubuyog or dragonfly sa environment ko dito sa Manila. Pero wala akong nakikita. That means, yun pa lang, probably it's one indication that I am not living a sustainable environment because I only see humans thriving. So sustainability for me should create conditions that are conducive to life.
I think I will not delve on the definition of sustainability because we already have a very good definition of it. No? I would rather focus on how are we going to implement or execute sustainability. No? to be able to do what is necessary. I think that is the problem. That lies the problem. In fact, it is being used for marketing purposes, no? In fact, makikita mo merong mga malalaking mall pero they will claim themselves as sustainable, no? But it's not really makikita mong hindi siya practical, hindi siya logical, hindi siya reasonable, no? So for me, it's about living it, no? It's about doing it, no? Implementing it, no? Yun yung kailangan natin gawin for me.
My personal understanding of sustainability is, although I am not much of a Bible reader, I am pretty sure it's written somewhere in the Bible that when God created man, He meant for man to live in abundance. Hindi naman niya ginawa yung tao, sinabi niya, maghirap ka. So He gave us the sun, He gave us the earth, He gave us the birds, the beasts. Binigay niya lahat yan para mag-thrive tayo. But what we often forget is God is not yet done with creation. Hindi pa niya tapos ginawa. Tapos niya tayo, natapos gawin yung mga anak natin, yung mga magiging apo natin. And if we have the right to live in abundance, our children, our children's children, they have that same right. That's why we have to, wag naman tayong masyado swapang. Wag nating isipin na tayo lang yung anak ng Diyos dahil hindi pa siya tapos. He's not yet done in creation. Ang sabi nga ni Gandhi, there is enough for man's need but not enough for man's belief.